making chocolate chip cookies and snickerdoodle cookies. So I already have my ingredients together and ready to go. You're mostly going to need let me go grab my batter out of the refrigerator. You're going to need egg, milk, and flour. Yeah, egg, milk, and flour. And you want to make sure you have your oven at, and also butter. And the chocolate chip sizes that you are going to be using. So what I have actually it the night before. So that's why I'm already got a head start on everything. So what I am going to do is just go ahead and scoop out my mixture and get started from there. Let's get this in the right area. So I can go ahead and get started. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to start making them into the ball like so. I'm going to put the light on so you guys can see. Okay. There we are. Oh, you can see that one. Let me move this down here like this. And there. Okay. So when you make your chocolate chip cookies, make them into a make them into a ball like this, and then place them there. And then you're gonna continue doing that with all the others. You want to make sure you have your oven at 350, and while that's warming up, you can roll your cookies up into a ball as you're scooping them out and putting them onto the pan. You want to make sure you have a non-stick pan when you're doing your cookies. Thank you for the likes and the hearts. Also make sure you have them spread it out as well. That way they don't overlap. Okay, and I see I'm going to spread some of them out here like so. Okay. It's okay if you need another tray. That's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to bump it. Bump the camera. So let me go ahead and get... And it will get really warm in your kitchen while you're doing your cookies. So you also may want to turn on the fan to stay cool. If you prefer not being hot in your kitchen. And it can also temper with your mixture because it can sometimes melt down or so. Well, not melt, but have a really moist, I guess, is what I'm trying to explain. I put these ones, how long did I in here? Almost there. So I also go like, so when I make them, I go like this. I roll them in my hands like this. I take a scooper, scoop some in my hand, about a ice cream scoop full, and then put it in my hand and start rolling it. Hi Sophia. Today I am making chocolate chip cookies and snickerdoodles. I might have to come back later after these come out the oven and make another video for the snickerdoodles because I don't want to overfill the oven. Because if you put too many cookies in there at once, it's going to have to be at they're all at different temperatures. Yes. And that would mean my oven is ready. So let me finish these up here. And then I'll put these in. You also make sure you can put your hand in the middle. Okay. You want to make sure you have enough space where you can put your hand or arm in the middle like so. That way you have enough space. And they won't, you can tell if they're touching or not. If they are touching, just move them over just a little bit like so. Don't all move them a lot, just like a smidge. Okay. I have both mixes ready, so I'm not gonna show you how what they're it's jeez. I'm sorry, I cannot talk today. Both of them are ready, but I have to wait for this one to come out the oven, and then I'll pull my other mixer for the snickerdoodles out and get them on the way so you guys can see what they look like. But for right now, I'm going to need 2 pans for my chocolate chip cookies because I made a lot of the batch. So I'm not going to be able to do all of them at once on 2 pans because it's not going to be enough space for the chocolate chip cookies at the same time. Plus they have different times that you have to go by. Like snickerdoodles, they must usually go about 10 to 15 to where, well, yeah, 10 to 15, but oh, I gotta spread these out. Hold on. Where's my glove at? I gotta respread these out. Just a second, guys. When you go back into your oven, make sure you have your glove on because your pan can fast. So you want to make sure you work with these fast, but not too slow because it starts cooking as soon as you put them in. And the pan is also hot, so I gotta be very careful of how I do this. So it won't, my fingers don't get burned on the pan. So okay, so that's set there. You can see that they're already starting to melt at the bottom. Well, starting to cook. So now I'm gonna put them in here. Let me just take you guys over so you guys can see. And so this is what they look like in the oven. Okay. Hi, I'm making, oh shoot, I forgot to close this. So now I am making chocolate chip cookies and snickerdoodles. So I'm going to turn on the timer. Oops, too close. Turn on the timer. And I'm setting it for, you can make them, set them for 10 minutes. But that's up to you. I do 10 minutes between 10 and 15. I mostly just go by 10. And if I leave them in for a minute longer if they need be. So now that's all set and ready to go. And it's going to start baking. So while that is going now, I am going to go back over here and prepare my next tray of chocolate chip cookies, and then I'll move on to the snickerdoodles. So just a second, guys. Let me get you guys back over here. Please don't fall. Alright, there we go. So now, okay, get me another pan. We have this here. And now, I'm just going to go ahead. I found another pan, so I'm going to use that one for my snickerdoodle cookies. When these ones come out the oven, when those ones come out, I'm going to put these ones in, and then I'm going to start on the snickerdoodles. And yes, I am making chocolate chip cookies today. Guys, and if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I would take your questions and answer them the best way I can. Let me get these taken care of. And then I'll get moving to the snickerdoodles. cookies. Alright. So this one is not as big as the other one that just went in. But this one usually works as well because it's not really that much left. I'm going to make it stretch the best way I can and move it through it. I appreciate your comments and likes, guys. Alright. Let me know if you guys can see or not, okay? If you like the videos that you see in here and the live streams, please like and comment. And subscribe if you like this content I am creating right here. Alright. Is anybody here a Michigan or a Lions fan or Tigers? Alright. Almost done with this one. How many minutes I got on that? Still open. I got 7 minutes left. Okay. So those ones are coming out nicely. Put that there. And then I got 2 more. I gotta move some things around for these last ones to come on. Alright. I'm starting to think I should have picked a bigger one so I can have more room. I'm trying to do 3 of a row, but it seems I'm gonna have to. Is that right? If they bake and they touch, you just have to move them apart when they come out. Okay, so that one was there, and then the last 2. I'm just gonna roll them up and then place them on. Why is my camera doing that? I'm going in, zooming in and out like that. Alright, so that one's done. The last one for the chocolate chip cookies. Alright. And there we go. That's the last one for that batch. Now let me check on my other cookies over here. They're looking marvelous. Okay. Let me wash my hands. Get the raw stuff off me. Off my hands. I also do video games on this channel too, guys, if you like to watch those. I'll be going live with video games later on today. So, let's touch my hair. So I gotta rewash my hands again. Give me a second, guys. I touch my face. Yeah, let's touch your hair when you get this. Okay. There we go. Oh, they smell good. I wish you had a smell of it where you guys could smell it. Or another way that you could smell it through the computer. I mean, not, well, technically it is a computer. Just clearing up some things, making sure my station is still clean. Alright. Hold on just a second. Let me move you guys here. That way you guys won't fall. Get this taken care of. All right. All right. There we go. Now this is ready to go. I'm going to move this here. I'm going to get my other tray for my other cookies. Alrighty. So that way, I'll move you guys back to me. Put that back that way for now until the other ones come out. That way I can have some room for my cookies. So as I'm bringing over the Snickerdoodle cookie mix, Snickerdoodle cookies, I am going to let you guys know that you guys are going to want to use. I have cinnamon on top of the Snickerdoodle cookies when you are making them. So, oh, my other cookies are finished. Perfect, right on time. All right. So let me get this out of the refrigerator. So, how you want to make your Snickerdoodle cookies is with 1 tablespoon of water. Well, I'm telling you how to make it while I'm getting out my utensils. And making sure I have another spoon or spatula ready to go so I can use it on it. Alright, so now I can take those all the way out. I need a glove. Oh, here you are. Alright, so now timer. Here we go. Okay, here we are here. And here they are, guys. This is what they look like when they come out of the oven. Can you guys see very well? And you want to put them on your back eye so they can cool, like so. And then their next, so this is what they look like before they go in. And then when they come out, you saw how the other ones come out. So this one is going to go in for another 10 to 15. Let me close that. Timer. 10 minutes. Alright, now while that's going, I get my other mixture going. Well, not mixture. No. Mixture says a mixture since it's a dough. Alright, so. I need to grab something. grabbing. If you guys see me at the refrigerator, I'm just grabbing something real quick. I just had to organize something in the refrigerator to make space, that's all. Refrigerator, my hands off. Yeah. Alright. Alright. So the things you want to use for this is eggs and you want to use what cheese? What I use? You want to use eggs, water, and butter. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And cinnamon, excuse me. Cinnamon. Alrighty. Hold on, guys. Let's see here. And you also want to make sure when you're doing your snickerdoodle cookies, they are at room temperature. Alright. And if you see me walk around with either eggs or butter, I'm getting things ready for tomorrow. So I'm doing more than one thing at once here. So give me just a second and I'll be right over there with the cookies. I'm trying to wait till those come out so I can just go ahead and move into the other cookies. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know. And those other cookies are almost ready. And I'm still trying to make sure I have the right utensil to scoop out the mixture. I'm just gonna be just moving some things around here. While my friends will come out, which they're almost done. All right. Okay, so those are done. Cool. Just a second. I grab those out. All right. Okay, so I'll put them out. What's my glove? Where did I put that glove? Oh, here it is. Alrighty, I'm coming. Yep. Here. Here you are. Here you go. So, yeah. So, so like I was saying earlier, if they touch, they're fine. You just have to split them apart like this. You have to split them apart. So I'm gonna put this one here and move you guys back so I can show you the snickerdoodles, and then I just use one of those for my other half of the mix. Yeah. Just trying to make sure I keep my kitchen and stuff clean. I'm just giving it the extra mix. All right. I am back. Trying to figure out how I can do this so you guys can see. Doing one more quick stir. Make sure that we're all set to go. But this mixture can be a little bit tedious sometimes. Alright. I brought this spoon with me so I can go ahead and get that. Alright, so it should be ready now. So I just scoop this off the spoon like so I can get it even in a nice amount. So let me go like this. And go like that on the back. I'm sorry I took so long. I had to do the cinnamon. I was looking at the recipe that I had wrote out, making sure, well, my recipe that I had wrote out to make sure I was doing everything. I didn't forget a step or anything like that. So let me go ahead and get scooping here. Alright, so this should be a good amount on this spoon. And then you want to go here. And now I'm making the snickerdoodle cookies. You want to go like that. You can make a big one or a small chunk. Either or. Don't worry about messing up. Making a mess. You just have to clean up after you're done here. Alright, so that's that. That's that. And then here comes another snickerdoodle cookie right here. And I also was trying to make sure I had enough cinnamon for all of them because I don't want to have any of them without the cinnamon that needed to be done. Alright, so it's too much on that. That there I saw. Alright, so that's ready right there. Yeah, I'm getting hot in here. I gotta turn on the fan. So just bear with me for a second, guys. You can see oven light. Oh, stove light. Oh, here you are. I'll turn it down so you guys can hear me. It's too high. Okay, there you go. Now I can start cooling off in here again. Okay. So when I put these ones in the oven, I turn it off and then come back. That way you guys can see the finished results. That one might be a little bit small. Let me put that there like so. Okay. And this one. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. So that one's done. This one only made 2 rolls, so I made them big. So this is what they look like before they go in. And I'm going to start going here. I'll put these in for about 13, 11 minutes. Alright, they're in. So now set the timer for 13 minutes. And let me grab the towel and put some right here. Water's in there. I think I'm going to mess a little bit. Yeah. I'm cleaning up my station and finding a bowl, not bowl, a plate for my chocolate chip cookies. So just bear with me for a second, guys. Alright, that's good to go. There. Alright. So now, how can I put these cookies on? Alright, I got me a plate. Run down. Now let me get me a spatula. Touch one because it's still hot. Perfect. Alrighty. So now, yep. That went there. They're nice, they still nice and warm, they smell very good. Alright. Try not to ruin the cookie. The reason why I have them go in a circle is for they can all they can all stand up and you guys can see them all very well. You just go ahead and push these all off so that way I don't have to keep pushing and then scooping. No! Okay, that one is good. Alright. This one here, and circle, and this one, this one. Alright. got one more on here, and I'm gonna grab that one. Alright. And then on there, I'm all set. I'm sorry about the noise, I'm just trying to make sure I have these all perfectly. Guys, I'll be back. I have to rinse this off real quick. I can leave my spatula right here. Rinse this off and dry it. I'm going to do this again. Alright, that one's ready to go. Move this here. Put that one here. And then it's going for this one. And it might be this one again as well. Actually, no, I just got one. Well, this one's gonna have to measure it here. Put that there. And then start picking up the other parts that need to be clean while that is going. Now what's in here? Okay, guys, I'm going to show you what they look like while they're baking. Come with me. So this is what they look like while they're in the oven cooking. Can you guys see them? So this is the way they are looking. And when they come out, they're going to look very golden brown. Please don't fall. Alright, there we go. Yay. Now we'll move this here because that's going to be going to come out in 7 seconds. And get my other mix ready. Well, not mix, but other stuff. Or my brown sugar ready. Oh, cinnamon, not sugar. So that's ready. Here's the cinnamon. Oh, excuse me. And then go here, mix. You want to make sure you spread them out and they have enough room to spread. And then go here like so. Like that one. And look it over here. Tomorrow I will be making some peanut butter cookies. And that goes there. Okay, one more spot. This one had to be small for the next spot. I could think I could put one in there. Very small there. And then let me make sure I got this. How much? Let me see how much I got. All right. And that one here. As I said before, if they touch, it's fine. Alright. So now, let me go ahead and put that back. So, just cut that off my finger. Push that down. So my other batch is ready, along with my cinnamon. And these should be coming out in 2 minutes. So with the snickerdoodles, they don't have to be perfectly round. You can make them into any shapes or sizes that you would like. And so on that one, I have to take it 2 minutes to eat some of the time. 50 minutes yet? Of course, okay. So now I'm going to take these out. Open up the oven. These ones came out really big. So you're going to see why you want to spread them out and not have them so close together. So this is what they look like when they're really big and really small and too close together. So I'm going to sit those, I'm going to sit those there and then put in my next batch. They are going to go in for another 15 minutes. They may not look done, but they are. Oh, I forgot. Alright. Let me get that spot. So while those are cooling, you can also add in your cinnamon, or you can add it into the mixture. But I think it would be best if you don't add it in while it's going in the oven. That way, nothing gets burnt. Oh no. So what I am doing is adding a little bit of cinnamon on top, like this, to them, making sure they got a nice good coating. And then we'll here like that, and then like this, and that one too. If you prefer, you can use like a spoon or your finger to spread out the sugar on your cookie. Just be very careful that they are still hot and they are still very soft, and they can easily break you. So I'm trying to be very careful not to burn my fingers. On my finger, you go like that. Just literally just touch it very gently, like so. And look here. There's a little bit more cinnamon on here, like so. And voila. You can add as much cinnamon as you like. So there that goes. Hold on guys, just a sec. Guys, if you like my videos, just let me know which ones you like, which ones is your favorite ones that I have made on YouTube. Alright, so those ones are baking. So you also can use a spoon to put cinnamon on your cookies, or you can use your fingers, but it makes much of a less mess if you use a spoon. I just using my fingers for the moment to make things go faster and quicker. I want to have a cookie, but I'll wait. So this probably would make maybe like 4-ish, 5-ish, maybe, possibly. Oh, I didn't show you the mix, did I? Here you go, the mix right here. So I'm waiting for the other ones to come out the oven, and then I start taking those ones off. Actually, let me just go ahead and start taking these off this pan so I can get this one ready. Try to make sure it's not too hot. Cool, so that's not too hot. I'll grab me another plate. Don't have enough room on the chocolate chip plate. And this is me. Did I take these ones out too early? I guess I did. I think I may have took them out too early, or I just had too much. Ooh, don't do what I just did. I took them out too early. Let's see. So I gotta put the other ones on for like another minute or two. So we let those cool off a little bit more. Gotta make space, So what I'm going to do is move that back. Move it there. And this right here. Oh, that works. Alrighty. Well, we're doing like one more minute left. So I have to wait till it's done to do that. Alrighty. So that includes Asia's sweet treats for her cookies today. Thank you for watching. Oh, real quick, do you guys want to see me make macaroons next? Let me know if you guys want to see me do macaroons next week or next. They are an Italian cookie. So I set my phone right here for a minute and let you guys decide on if you want me to do macaroons next or not. And then after that, I'll shut off my camera. I'll let you guys in. I'll let you guys do a vote real quick before I end it. So that way I know how many people want me to make macaroons next. Okay. So I don't see anybody answering the question. So on that note, I'm just going to call it here. Thank you for watching Age of Sweet Treats.